I'd like to start by acknowledging the Turrbal and Yugara peoples as the traditional custodians on the land that we meet here today, and also to pay my respect to the elders past, present and emerging. I also like to acknowledge and pay my respect to our Pacific and elders here in Australia as well as in our homeland. My name is Hina and I'm a senior academic with the University of Queensland.
Hello, my name is Winnie Niumata. So I role with the Pasifika Women's Diabetes Wellness Program. I was the diabetes educator who delivered the program over 5 weeks.
Hi, my name is Z Hussein. I was born in New Zealand.
My name's Z Hussein and I was born in Bar, Fiji.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Ko matu wātene, tuku papa, ko he pora mariki, tuku mama, ko reo motunga hori a hau.
Salofa lava o lo ingoa o Maria Amanda Pio. O le sifo ingoa o te e walawaia o sio ainga o avau.
This is the first culturally framed program that was co-designed with the Māori and Pacific communities and the university partnership.
Diabetes has been relatively new for my life, from having too much sugar in my diet, just feeling tired all the time, fatigued, not realising the diet I was on was really unhealthy.
I had gestational diabetes for my third child. It was a warning that I will eventually end up with diabetes. That's what gestational diabetes does to women. So it was a warning for me to look after myself, else I'll end up with diabetes for life.
When I was diagnosed, I didn't do anything about it. I was still in denial. The doctor gave me some medication to take. I did take probably 1 or 2 weeks, but then I started developing side effects, headaches and stuff. So I quit just because I thought there was no pain. And I was like, oh, I'm okay with it,
So I was initially diagnosed over 20 years ago, I don't know exactly. It's a reality check. I was in denial, I was shocked, I was young, and I thought, no, I can't be having diabetes. No longer in denial. No longer in denial because it's about life. Yeah, living a joyous, free, happy life. Yeah.
So my role with the Pasifika Women's Diabetes Wellness Program I was the diabetes educator who delivered the program over 5 weeks, and they did. With their feedback, they loved having the face-to-face. Also with the practical sessions, with the cooking and the exercise. They loved sharing their stories, their journeys with the other women and just learning from each other. Very encouraging to have that peer support. So it was overall, it was very beneficial for the women.
One of the best things I got from the program and being part of the program was feeling comfortable and safe.
For me, really, it is the acceptance. It's the acceptance, like how we were just, talking about, so what has the program been? I really want to use that analogy of the burning the fire and then the regrowth. Because until you talk about how you feel and the shame and the stigma, and nobody wants to talk about diabetes, that don't watch me while I'm eating and go and hiding and eating food that is bad for you but you love it, and or going and hanging out with your foodie mates and having a good munch, my sugar's going to be high. All that stuff I can bring here because it's like coming home to my aunties and nannies. I'm their niece, with my sisters. We're just talking like we normally do. So we're sharing all that pain and grief and hurt and all the yucky stuff that we don't like about diabetes. But then through the program, we get to celebrate all the success, whether it is losing the weight, whether it is our sugars have dropped, whether it is, I can chuck the medicine in, whatever it is, it's a celebration. So then it's not bad to talk about diabetes, it's actually encouraging. Let's talk about it. I've got it too. What are you doing? And it's no longer something that confines me or chains me or that I'm sentenced to. It's actually something that I can write. This is where I'm at, but this is where I can be. This is what can happen. And you can change things. You can come out a lot better than when you were before. And I'm a lot lighter, I'm a lot healthier.
Hearing each stories it actually impact my life. You know, the informations, resources, the pamphlets and the books that was provided. Also, the cooking, you know, the exercise, you know, little things that we discuss throughout each seminars.
I did it online, but I did meet them in person a couple of times when I could come on the Saturdays, and it was just nice to connect with other women. I did even get a couple of numbers and reach out to say hello, which was nice. So it was good. Just having the strength to say, no, I just need a smaller portion. It's just got too much sugar and fat, which I still struggle with. Realising it's okay to have it, but just have a very small portion, like a palm size. Palm size is good. That way you're not missing out.
Our lifestyle revolves around food. Every aspect of our culture is around food. Every celebration is around food. If we can change the way we think with food, you know, that does make a difference. I think the program was good in a way that it gave us an idea what to start off with. So that I thought was a great tool for my starting point.
If I could advise anyone who has just been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, I would say, you know, take it seriously. It is something that will affect you long term. The good choices we make today is going to be really good for your health tomorrow.
I think the first thing I did was change my attitude towards exercise. So I used to do maybe 1 or 2 days a week, but when I started this program, now I do minimum of 5 to 6 days. I give myself 1 day off.
Changes and controlling and motivation to do better for myself and to break that cycle for generations to come.
That's the power of this program. It actually saves lives. It saved my life.
I'm not going to get rid of diabetes, but I can live with diabetes, but with better figures. So I might not need to be so heavily medicated.
I always say to people that their health is wealth. So if they're not healthy, they cannot help their families effectively. The saying goes, you know, planning is half the battle. 1.
To Harata, Rio, Maria and Zia, many thanks for stepping forward to share your stories. Vinaka Vakalevo.